Good morning, student. Welcome you all in the illumination and electrification of building video lecture session. Up till now, we will see about lighting scheme for factories or characteristic of factory lighting, street lighting, railway platform lighting, lighting for advertisement or hoardings, flood lighting, its meaning, purpose, specific requirements, numerical, sports lighting, agriculture and horticulture lighting, lighting schemes for health care centers and hospitals, decorative lighting, and stage lighting. So in this session, we are going to see the lighting schemes for aquariums and for shipyards. In the lighting scheme for aquarium, we see about lamp used for aquariums, as well detailed activity in shipyard, luminaries which are required in shipyard, lighthouses, its function, also detailed activity in dockyard, light sources used for different applications, and special purpose lamps used in photography and video films. Some important lighting equipments such as reflectors, etc. So let us start with the aquarium. Just take a look. Aquarium which is situated at Singapore. So for this kind of area, there is illumination light fittings which is used over the aquarium, which is illuminate working surface as well as the things in the aquariums. Take a second look for a fish tank which is used in residential application as well as commercial application. In residential, it is used in living hall or is in living room. It is also illuminated by a fluorescent lamp or LED lamp which is situated at the top of the fish tank. Next, third look, which is used ultraviolet light to the fish tank. The purpose of ultraviolet lamp, which is used for killing bacteria purpose in the water as well as for the fish. So the lighting provision is made considering following aspects, such as depends upon the size of fish tank, that is whatever the illumination scheme which is adapted to fish tank it is mainly depend upon the size of that tank. Also it depend upon the place where it is to be put or exhibited. It means where it is used in commercial, where it is used in industrial, corporate office, or where it is used in the residential. Also the aquariums which is used as a commercial basis, such as in mall, such as in hotel, as well as tourist places such as. So the lighting scheme or illumination scheme which is depend upon the place where it is to be used. The next is lighting depends on water its temperature and surrounding environment. For safe lighting, the aquarium must be electrically and mechanically sound. It means the aquarium, the main source of the aquarium is water and as well as fishes. So it is very, we have to careful, that is it is isolated from electrical connections for the sake of safety of the living things in the fish tanks or aquariums. The next is lighting provision depends on the color effects of the surrounding of walls of hall, ceiling, etc. Then white colored or different faint color lighting decorates the tank. It means the the illumination which is, or the lighting which is provided over the fish tank and the spectrum of that light fittings are always white colored or faint colored, which will improve the decoration of the tank. The next is miniature lights. LEDs, small CFLs are suitable luminaries for this purpose for the fish tank as well as aquariums. Ultraviolet lamps are sometimes used for bacteria killing purpose as well. Some of things which are radiated under the ultraviolet lighting, so it is enhances beauty of aquarium as well as fish tank. For that purpose UV lamps are used, and lighting is also depends on various accessories used in aquarium. The next one is shipyard. Take a look for the shipyard, where the maintenance and the construction of cargo ships are done in the area which is located at near seashore is called as shipyard. The shipyard lighting always depends on the all surrounding conditions, for example wind pressure, rainfall, and the location of shipyard from seashore, etc. The shipyard lighting always depends on the type and capacity of alternator which is held in ship for interior application. In every shipyard, there may be limitation of conventional sources. In every shipyard, the electrical and mechanical safety is the prime motto, as the human beings are worked on that area to maintain the cargo ships and passenger ships as well. So it is very from the safety point of view, it is very important aspects. So it is necessary to design illumination scheme from the safety point of view. The life of shipyard lighting should always be more. The cost of shipyard lighting should be always economical. Every shipyard station should be free from any type of pollution, for example water, sound and noise. For the commercial communication signal, so it is necessary whatever the illumination fittings have to be installed over the shipyard which is free from a noise. At the time of shipyard lighting, for outdoor application, we have to consider total area of water which is covered by that illumination. So floodlights are required. The shipyard lighting is always at the remote places, slightly away from the seashore, So at the time of shipyard lighting, every wiring can be replaced easily. The maintenance and repairing of shipyard lighting system should be simple and less time consuming. At the time of shipyard lighting, the navigation signals and lights are very important to control the various ships. At the time of shipyard lighting, we have to consider all the factors. The various lamps are used to get proper lux level and for energy saving purpose. Some of the lamps are blowforge foot lamps, solar grass lamps, LED solar energy lawn lamps. Various focused lamp and metal halide lamps as floodlights are used in the shipyard. Next slide is detailed activity in shipyard. In shipyard, various type of small length, big length boats, sometimes it is called as vessels, coming towards or going away from the shipyard. The power driven vessel boats whose length is less than 50 meters when underway should have a white light on the mast, a red or green light on the port and starboard sides respectively. There should be white light at the back end. So from that configuration of lighting, it is known that the boat is moving from that lights we know the direction of moving of boat in particular direction. So take a look for the configuration of the navigation lights. In the right side there is a boat, top view of boat. It uses 4 lamps. 2 lamps are red and green, 1 lamp and the remaining 2 lamps are white. So middle one lamp is situated at the top of the boat and rear one or bottom one white light which is installed lower portion of the boat at the back end side, so that we can easily identify the movement of boat or the direction of boat. Take a look for the left side picture. In the picture number 1, if we see a boat with 2 color of light, that is white and green, then it is called as boat is or ship is moving right side from this. If we are looking towards the picture number 2 and if we see the configuration of light like triangle lights along with the color, that is white is on the top, green is on the left side and red is on the right side, then it is known as the ship is coming towards us. If we see towards the picture number 3 and if we see the colored lamps, that is red and white, then it is known as or confirmed as the boat is moving towards the left. If we see a white light at the bottom, then it is confirmed that the boat is moving away from us. So these are the configuration which is used for navigate for the ships in the seashore. Next one is lighthouse. The lighthouses provide a visible signal to shipping over a large range. The color and flashing characteristic are unique to each lighthouse to be identified by a particular signal. Light with prismatic lenses are still used because the intensity of light is very strong. and the beam of light need to be fallen on the seashore at a very wide range. For that purpose, prismatic lenses are used. The filament lamps or the xenon discharge lamps are used as a lighthouse. In the lighthouse, the luminous power of lamp is very high. Flashing lights from lighthouses are produced by means of a revolving screen which is driven by a motor. In test, narrow beam is required, which is produced by small size lamp of very high luminance with long life characteristic. A commonly used light source is a lamp incandescent type with a cruciform or a bunch filament type. Its capacity is 3.5 kilowatt. Also 2 kilowatt power capacity xenon lamps are used for the lighthouses. A simple function for the lighthouses is to, whatever the ships are moving in seashore, they identify the lighthouses as the lands are away from the ships, and how far the lands are away from the ships is called as, and for that purpose the lighthouses are used. The next one is dockyard. For loading and unloading activities are carried out on dockyard. A number of containers have to be loaded on the cargo ship and unloaded from the cargo ship. So these are the activities are carried out on the dockyard. So illuminate this area, a wide area, a discharge lamp or floodlights are used. Sometimes when the tide is low, shadow may cast on the deck. So that purpose we need to adjust the position of lamps. The floodlights on board ship on dockside must be resistant to the salient marine atmosphere. So aluminum, copper, stainless steel or plastics are suitable material for the illumination fittings, which is withstand for the seashore atmosphere. On board ships, tungsten halogen floodlights are most frequently used. Lighting is rarely needed when the dry dock is substantially full of ship, frequently leaving little space between the dock wall and boats, the latter having a lower surface curving away from the vertical side to a horizontal bottom resting on the stocks. So wide angle floodlights are provided into the sides of dock at successive levels, the units being capable of complete submersion. In dockyard area, a temporary supplementary lighting is also used for the things which are moved by the crane, or the illuminate these things which is illuminated by the crane. Also in dockyard, to loading and uploading or to lifting or unlifting, a huge cranes are used. So floodlights on the tower as well as on the top of the crane are also mounted on the dockyard. Next point is light sources for different applications. For the advertisement, metal halide lamp, neon lamp, halogen lamp, LED lamp, neon tube, etc. used. Flood lighting Mercury vapor lamp, halogen lamp, LED lamp, metal halide lamp are used as flood lighting. For street lighting, mercury vapor, sodium vapor, fluorescent LED, metal halide lamp also used. And for decorative purpose, metal halide lamp, neon lamp, multicolor LED strip, small capacity projector lamp, neon tube, etc. used. In the hospital, fluorescent lamp, LED lamp, halogen lamp, ultraviolet lamp, infrared lamp, CFL, bunched filament, projector lamp, focused lamp, etc. are used. Railway platform lighting, metal halide lamp, mercury vapor lamp, sodium vapor lamp, fluorescent lamp, LED lamp, incandescent lamp, etc. are used. So these are the different lamps are used for different applications. Next point is special purpose lamps used in photography and video films. Generally, lights required key light, soft light and hard light. It means these lights are related with the shadows on the stage as well as on the platform where the photographies are carried out. So key light is output produces soft edges shadows. Fresnel spotlights are used to produce soft light shadows. The next spotlight, for that purpose diffused illumination with definite margins is used. The poorly defined shadows are produced. Scoop soft light luminaries are used. It means scoop type reflectors is used for soft light. And for hard light, shadows produced are sharp and geometrically precise. So ellipsoidal spotlights are used. To produce this kind of shadows, various reflectors or various shape size reflectors are used. Next is tungsten halogen lamp, or the list of lamps are used in theater, television, photography, etc. So that tungsten halogen lamp are used. Also incandescent spotlights are used. Carbon arc lamp are used. Metal halide lamps also used. Fluorescent lamps. Compact lamps are used. Xenon short arc lamp also used. Lasers also used. LEDs are used for the theater, television and photography purpose. So these are some reflectors which are used, as well as lamps. Projector or xenon lamps are used for photography on the set. The next one is some important lighting equipments. A light with a different shape of reflectors are arranged as shown in the figure number 5.9, that is parabolic reflector. A parabolic reflector having a lamp inside, and it gives the reflection lights which is shown in the figure. It has lamp and parabolic specular reflector. These are adjustable to produce a wide or narrow beam of light. Category, it produces hard beam illumination. Next one is neon lens luminaire. A lamp having a lens which is used for wide beam. It is also used in film shooting works, construction. Lamp reflector focusing mechanism for light output changing. This type is known as intermediate or hard shadows. External beam control is achieved due to provision of barn doors, that is lens. So it produces wide beam. The next one is a reflector look like as a scoop, which is used in cold foods, serving of cold foods, so that it called as scoop type floodlights. It has a lamp holder, reflector and brush finish type. Arrangement is variable or fixed. The field angle of illumination is 90 to 180 degree. It falls in the category of soft lamp, tungsten halogen type. Wattage is from 0.5 to 2 kilowatt, and the size of scoop is 300 to 450 mm. Next one is ellipsoidal spotlight. It has a tube type lamp and ellipsoidal reflector. The shape of that reflector is a ellipsoidal similar. Shaped beam passes through lenses. Beam is focused. Category of light is hard edge light. The size of reflector is 90 mm to 300 mm. And wattage of lamp which is used in that ellipsoidal reflector is 0.4 kilowatt to 2 kilowatt. The next one is Fresnel lens spotlight. The tungsten halogen type of lamp having a wattage of 75 to 12 kilowatt are used. Metal halide lamp also used for a small compact unit. Arrangement of pan, tilt focusing on off are provided, and it is controlled by remote operations. So these are the various reflectors are used to produce various types of shadows, that is hard shadows, soft shadows on the stage while recording on the stage, as well recording of pictures, drama as well, and for the photography purpose. So it creates, along with the shadows, it creates various moody type scenes, day lights, morning lights, moonlights, etc. For that purpose they use different type of such type of reflectors. So here your fifth chapter is over. If any doubt, you can ask me or mail me at rchetan1441@gmail.com. Thank you.